Sexy Beast, what's up? Chris here. I got a classic question I could not pass up this morning. Somebody asked me in one of the comments, hey Chris, high bar or low bar squats? And everybody likes to talk about this, so I figured why not me as well? I have an opinion, as I always do with my loud mouth. I spent about a decade or so training for powerlifting, in which I used a low bar squat to lift as much as possible. My best squat in competition was about 975. Much fatter then, of course, and it helps. I spent the last year or so really working front squats and high bar back squats. So I've had experience in both worlds. I've got my preferences given certain situations. So what's my opinion? Well, here goes. If you want to be strong all over, in a very balanced way, just brute strong, you're not competing in, let's say, powerlifting or weightlifting exclusively, you just want to be all around balanced, then I think you need a lot of different kinds of squats to hit a lot of different kinds of body parts with different focus. So that means low bar squats where the bar is a little bit lower on the back, but right there. That will put more focus on your lower back and your hips. So if these are weak spots for you, you should rotate it. If you have a weak posture position, your legs aren't that strong, you need more high bar squats, you need more front squats. So high bar just being that bar right on top of the traps. How would you use all of them in a balanced way? So let's say you squat 3 days a week. I would recommend you pick one of those styles and you do it every week. So on day one, you could do, let's say, a low bar box squat. Be very low back dominant, very hip dominant, and you'd be very sore in those areas, surprise. A nice way to complement that would be on day two, let's say that's Wednesday, do your front squats. Not quite as hard on your body as day one, but it will hit your thoracic spine and develop that area, which is a little bit of a switch. Also work your legs quite a bit. And as a third day, you could just do regular old back squats with a high bar position. You know, working on rebound, working on good leg strength again. So if you mix it up, you can get all around really strong. And there's nothing wrong with playing with your stance of your feet, nothing wrong with changing the position of the bar, changing the position of your hands. These are all good things. It's also one of the ways that I think Russian powerlifters have gotten really strong. And US powerlifters really strong. Lots of variety. That's good. Here's the twist. You're waiting for the twist, right? If you want to be really good at CrossFit, which is position focused, so you got to be very good in upright positions, very good with weight over your head. If you want to compete in Olympic weightlifting, then you have to, pretty much exclusively all the time, train front squat and high bar back squat. Why? Physics. If you're going to catch a heavy clean, you cannot be in the spin over position, because what's going to happen? You're going to drop it every time. How many people do you see training the squats in that way, maybe missing cleans because they're trying to catch like this? You can't catch in this back squat position with a low bar position. If you're weak and uncomfortable in that way, you gotta train that out. So that's a simple approach to it. Training weightlifting, getting good at weightlifting, high bar, front squat till the cows come home. All around big strong person who doesn't want to compete in anything specifically, but just wants to be good and balanced, take care of weaknesses. Squat in as many different ways as possible weekly, and you will be a-okay. If you have any other questions for me, folks, I'll do a video for you. Just leave a question in the comments or hit me up on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram even, and I'll get it done. Cheers.